This is the most difficult mission ever assigned by the U.S. Air Force. They must fly 4 jets through a winding mountain valley, at low altitude and high speed, dodging anti-air missiles hidden in the cliffs, while silently bombing a weapons factory, buried deep at the bottom of the valley. 12 elite pilots were tested repeatedly. All of them came to the same conclusion: this mission is suicide. The plan requires 2 jets per group, flying at 750 miles per hour, making constant sharp turns in the narrow valley. These high-G maneuvers put insane stress on the human body. In such an environment, one small mistake means death, either from crashing into the mountains, or getting shot down by missiles. Even if they dodge the missiles, they'll be chased by deadly Su-57 fighters. And that's just phase 1 of the mission. The real challenge is the bombing phase. The target is a factory hidden underground. Only a 1-meter wide vent is exposed on the surface, so after clearing the valley, the jets must climb fast, then flip at the peak, and dive straight down. Because of the insane drop speed, they only have 2 seconds to flip, aim, and release the bomb. The second pair of jets must do the same. Only then can the bombs fall precisely through the vent and destroy the factory. After days of brutal training, only one pilot succeeded, John, but during the test, he slowed down to aim more accurately, so the total time reached 4 minutes. The higher-ups believed that in 4 minutes, the enemy wouldn't have time to respond. But Jack, the head instructor, strongly disagreed. He wanted every pilot to come back alive, so he insisted the mission time must be under 3 minutes. He pushed the team through endless high-intensity training. Then disaster struck. 2 pilots had accidents during practice. Luckily, their ejection systems worked. They survived. The commanding officer was furious. He believed Jack was too harsh, because he was bitter about no longer being a pilot. So he fired Jack as an instructor and grounded him permanently. What they didn't understand was how Jack survived 30 years of combat, by always pushing himself past the limit, catching enemies off guard. If 4 minutes is seen as the limit, the enemy will be ready by then. So Jack chose 3 minutes to protect his team. With just 2 days left before the mission, he couldn't watch them die. While the commander was briefing the team on the updated 4-minute window.
Sir, won't we be giving their planes time to intercept?
Well, Lieutenant, you have a fighting chance against enemy aircraft. What are the odds of surviving a head-on collision with a mountain?
Jack stormed into the training field. He reset the clock to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. He would fly it himself, and prove 3 minutes was possible. As he entered the first turn, the countdown began. Instead of 750 miles per hour, he pushed to supersonic speed. With thunderous sonic booms, he dove like a hawk through the mountains. Every turn was sharp and perfect. Everyone watching the radar couldn't believe what they were seeing. With just 49 seconds left, Jack cleared the valley and began the climb.
Pumping in 3, 2, 1.
As planned, he flipped the jet at the summit and dove straight down, then pulled the jet level with pinpoint precision. He aimed at the tiny white dot, the factory's vent. He pressed the launch button, then pulled up hard, skimming the rocky slope at full speed. His body took on maximum G-force. He could barely breathe, but he still controlled the jet and guided the missile until it struck dead center. His iron will stunned everyone, even the commander who doubted him. All charges were dropped. Jack was reinstated as an instructor. After 2 more days of intense training, the mission finally began.